All right, yeah. So he did. So Sid still is here in chapter 3. Okay. So he didn't mention that specifically because he's in chapter 3, but okay, so that's good. Hmm. I would really like to get it, like... Hmm. Okay, what exactly is Samurai's Honor, anyway? Samurai's Honor... Okay, so it lets you use natively, um... It lets you use Samurai abilities. Um... Gate abilities lets you do Bushido weight down. It gives you... Thing is, it gives you a whole lot of strength. Like, passing through all the gates gives you, like, an extra 60 strength. So it gives you an absolute ton of strength to work with. Darn, I really wish I could have gotten it, though, but I'm just like, I don't think I can do it with this control setup. I could definitely do it on a controller. I have done it on a controller, but this is like, it's just like a lot harder to do on a keyboard. I gotta say. So I really can't mess with it. Again, I might come back. I really want to come back to this at some point if I ever get a controller. I've been planning to do that too. At some point. 1 sec. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I did the cutscene with Sid. What's the guide say? Hmm. Macalania. There are some items you could and probably should have gotten back in chapter 1. If you don't have them, you can speak with Tremel. But only after you complete the mission here. Okay, so you can get Pain's Full Throttle. If you haven't gotten it already. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's actually some interesting things here, including a Minerva's plate, which you can get here as well. And a grade called Bitter Farewell. Hmm. Okay, so find the musicians. Find the musicians. Okay, so take the form of butterflies. Okay, so this area has forced battles. So, regardless of whether or not I'm using a charm bangle, it seems like this place will have forced battles regardless. Interesting. Use the save sphere. Then go east. Don't speak with him. Now, it says you can get the Minerva's Plate accessory, but I'm a little confused about this one here. Speak to assistant near the entrance of Queen. See here. Speak to assistant near the save sphere. Queen CH.2. I'm a little confused about this one here. It says you can get another Minerva's Plate. If you haven't gotten Owaka in Chapter 1, you can get him again. It seems like Chapter 2 is more of like cleanup for Chapter 1. Because there's a bunch of stuff here that you can get, like the full throttle Owaka. Yeah, it definitely seems like Chapter 2 seems to have like a lot of cleanup or this and that, like in these kind of areas. Where you can do stuff over from like Chapter 1. That's how that's how it feels to some degree. It just says here, go, let's see, butterflies. Now, from what I remember about this area, about doing this whole find the musicians thing, this is a bit weird. Like, you have to find the musicians, and they take the form of butterflies, kind of like the butterflies you go through with Kimari. Like for Kimari's celestial weapon in 10, I mean. Alright, so we gotta find the musicians here. Now, again, okay, what I was saying before is that there is, like, besides the mandatory musicians for this mission, there are other, like, baby musicians that are, like, they're like teeny tiny versions of them of the other ones, and they're also in here. And I believe you can only find them during this mission here. Now, once you find them during this mission, they'll stick around like after that. Um, once you find them, and you can talk to them later for like extra, and they'll give you stuff. But you have to find them here to make them kind of stick around. Because as far as I remember, if you don't find them here, you won't be able to to get them to hang around, and they just won't be there.
Hello, Goldwings. Good to see you.
Oh, it's Toby's assistant.
Would you mind doing us a favor?
What kind of favor?
She's throwing a festival, singing and dancing in celebration.
Celebration.
Seeking musicians for a troupe, yes. Where could they be?
So, you want us to help you find them?
We is counting on you, Goldwings.
You can respond as a high pillow. Sure, why not?
Thank you. If you find musician, give them this letter, yes?
Yeah. Now again, this is weird because I do have the charm bangle, here, but I think like these are pretty much like they're invisible fixed counters, like you would normally deal with. Like remember when in Bikanel when you were following Riku, even though I had the charm bangle and I was still getting attacked in the desert, like regardless of my gear. Oh shoot! I didn't know you could jump that. Like, I know there's another jump you can do to get butterflies. I knew about that jump because of the crap. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Like I know this jump is a thing. It's weird that they added jumps though in old areas, and because this was an area in 10, but they added the jump feature to an old area. Usually, a lot of the areas that they added that you can jump to are like completely new areas built for that. So I think that's kind of interesting. But yeah, like I actually didn't realize you could make that huge jump like that. Because I knew about the other thing, the other jump I just did before that. One with the map looks like a number 2. Because there's a ring of butterflies that appears there that you have to jump through, and you can only get it by jumping. That's why I knew that was there. Huh? You can do a lot of jumping here, more than I actually remember. Because I usually never try to do it, or never like, occurs to me to actually try it. That's what makes it easier to kind of lose track where you are. Is there a chest here? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Alright. Yeah, I remember what I need to do. The musicians, they do appear here where I am, but they're not here yet because I didn't talk to the bird guy. Yeah. The bird guy, I believe he's like... One sec. Yeah, the bird guy's over here, I think. Yeah, he's where Trammell was. You need to talk to him first, and then it'll make the other musicians actually appear. Because they weren't there because I...
What business do you have with me?
We have a letter from someone named Toby. Do you think you can help him out?
I must speak with my friends. It is not my right to decide for them. A moment, please.
His voice was different in 10, though. It sounded weird in 10. It was like weird and high-pitched. Almost like a chipmunk.
How strange. I cannot hear their voices. Their minds must be closed.
What do you mean?
The spirits of my friends often become butterflies and drift through the woods. If it is no trouble, why don't you seek them out and ask them yourself?
In this game, he sounds more like, you know, just a straight-up, like, Native American. Yeah, you gotta activate these circles here. Um, there's a few circles that are like this where it's basically just their kids or the young versions of them. It says they're young, but yeah, there's a few of them. I think I forget. There's that one there, and I know there's another one here. Alright. That's a bit random to say, but sure. Also, you know, something occurred to me that I need to look up. I forget if you don't stop the Ronso in Chapter 3 and they go and just wipe out the Guado, what in Chapter 5 when you actually do Blitzball, do the Guado even appear like as competitors? Because I know that other teams do. But I don't know if the Guado just simply don't appear because they just don't exist anymore because of them being wiped out, or if they still are just there anyway. Because of some of the Guado being in Luca, because there some Blitzball players are there. I can see one of them is a Blitzball player, is wearing a uniform. Let's see. Can I? Now I think this here, during this part here, is the only time in the game where you can actually get encounters on this road of light. This place here is normally completely encounter free. You can't get encounters on this bridge of light here, but during this part of the game where you're looking for the musicians, you actually can, as far as I remember. It's weird, because normally, again, this is normally a no encounter zone. Yeah, see, I was wearing a charm bangle, and normally that should have prevented it completely, but not here. Any day now.
So what's next?
Huh? What can I do for ye?
Well,
I can help ye. If it's music that you're after, just leave it to me and the lads.
Now hold on. The guide said something specific about this. Let's see. It's just saying that use the save sphere, go east area, south 1, southeast, grab. You would teleport back and don't speak with him. Okay, so apparently it's just saying not to speak to the big bird, the main bird guy. That's mainly what it says. Like, don't do that until you find all the butterflies. Okay, new save time. Now there's a few over here. Not in this area. It was the spring area. Where is it? This area.
Oh dear, oh my, you startled me. Whatever could the problem be?
I have a favor to ask.
No, I do not mind at all. We'll play our songs and have a ball.
Now it automatically brings you back here, but don't talk to the big bird guy. You need to go into the area, what's it called? Like the big forest path. No, not that place. There, the special hidden butterflies over here. Yeah, there's butterflies up there. Yeah, normally this is how I found out you could jump in this area at all, because I didn't even know that was like possible until I did this mission before and I saw that you could actually jump between the paths. And she basically just warps back to her friends, so now she's in the area where the other guys are. Whoops. Now, I'm trying to remember if there is yet another one besides that one. I think she might be the last one, but she's like, again, she's like a secret one where you need to wake her up too to have her with everyone else when again, they give you stuff later on. The little kids, they find like a sphere morph, or like a baby one, a baby sphere morph, that you get an item with if you have all of them, and they say they found a new friend, and that sphere morph like appears in the place where you fought the sphere morph in the first game with Orin, like when for the actual boss, and it's in that spot. All right, hold on. My arm's kind of itchy. I think that's it, though. I'm just double checking to make sure. Because I could have sworn there was another one, but I guess that was the only one. Whoops. Wrong way. Alright, yeah, so now she's here with her friends. Alright, so now I found the secret butterflies. Now, yeah, from doing this, you'll receive you'll receive an extra grid later in Chapter 3 by doing that. Hmm. Okay, so hold on. There's also one more thing. Good to go to the Makalania, because after this thing here, it'll ask if you want to go back to the airship, and it'll save time if you just say yes. But going here temporarily so you can grab some treasure is a good idea. Uh. All right. All right. So now we just talk. No, we just talk to the big guy.
My friends do not seem to object. We will help you, Tobli.
We shall present a great event.
We'll get 'em all a real gas, you'll see, eh?
Yes, it will be a brilliant finale for our doomed kind.
Doomed?
If only all the faith had stayed, the woods would never ever fade.
But it looks like we'll be meeting our end someday soon.
Now I don't really get exactly how the faith preserved the forest, though. No, let's see. Now, yes, but you have to go back. Now, I'm saying yes just so you can warp backwards. Because it's faster to do this and then warp back. Because now I can warp back into the area where the Hypello is. Alright, so now we need to go back there now. Again, it kind of makes me think of it makes you think of how, you know, in Mia and High Road you have to pick up Callie and stuff again, and, you know, sometimes after you finish a mission you gotta go back and do extra stuff. But anyway, you pick up some extra rewards by talking to him now. Come on.
Thank you for finding the troop. Here is a present for you.
That's weird. The guide said that you can also get a Minerva plate from him. I know I have one from the creature creator, but that's weird. I wonder what the requirements are for that, because it says that if you meet certain requirements, but it didn't say exactly what those were. I'm a little confused why I didn't get that. Hold on. One sec. What did you just give me again? Crap. I forgot. Oh, Bitter Farewell. I let her look it up because I forgot what it was already. Bitter Farewell. Oh, right. Death and Doom. With a co-roll, I assume it was a co-roll, on the art. Death Proof, Death Touch, Doom Proof. Right. What happens if a creature uses it? Ribbon, finger snap, crack down. Mental break, magicide, life. Cura, absorb. Huh, I actually didn't realize I had that grid on me. When did I get this? Death proof can cause death. Oh, can use death. Can use death. Zone proof can use break. Yeah, I didn't even realize I even had this. Yeah, I can use osmos. Yeah, the Minerva's plate I don't get though. Like, okay, so alright. You have to complete the mission on the Moonflow without talking to Tobly on chapter 1. And then, okay, so that's the deal. You have to have completed the first chapter quest with the Moonflow, but do it by speaking to the Hypalo directly. Not Tobly himself first. But again, if you do that, you're going to forfeit 100%. If you're going for 100%, you have to speak with Tobly first to accept the quest, and then go rescue the Hypalo. I had to save so much just to cover myself. Alright, so that should be Makalania done. Because... let's see here. Yeah. So you find the secret butterflies, and you get Bitter Farewell. Got the high potions. Okay, Bavel. Okay. Okay, so if you did give it to New Yevon, possibly it would give you an accessory. But, let's see. If you side with Youth League and go here, you just fight like a slew of just fixed encounters. You can go north on High Bridge. That's it. You're forced. As soon as you, if you go to Pavel right now in the story, they get mad at you. They fight you, and you fight your way all the way up to the gates of High Bridge, and then they just kind of kick you out. And like I believe they kick you out all the way back to the Makalania Woods. What's the other guy said about this? It doesn't say anything about... This other one doesn't say anything about going to Bavel for any kind of extra experience. I think I'll do it anyway. I think I'll do it anyway, just to be like safe. Yeah, just in case there is something that missing that going here might miss. And then you have blacklist. Might want to keep your distance. No, I think I'll go fight the world. Yeah. Why have you abandoned us? Okay, go that. Wait, crap! I didn't want to do that. But yeah, they essentially like if you do this, they'll eventually just kick you out. Now the lifts normally you can use, but you can't use them right now because they hate you. I feel like I gotta sneeze. And you can't just gank the old man and take the lift anyway. Hey, people. No, you okay.
Here comes the hurt.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I don't feel like wasting crowding on these schmucks. They deserve the lesser storm cannon. Wow, they are. Yeah, look how freaking weak they are. What?
So what's next?
Even that was enough to kill them. Dang.
Only take 2 rounds.
Give me one.
Dang, they're freaking weak. Although, again, Riku is using Minerva's thing. Technically, even if I didn't do the, what's it called? The creature creator and get this item here, I could have still just gotten it, like, just now, had I done Moonflow differently. I would have been able to get it just now and use it. Let's try this. Heaven's Cataract. Now, unlike the
Ever seen this?
unlike the basilisks, you don't do it all at once. You do one guy at a time. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know it was that strong. Yeah, I actually didn't realize Heaven's Cataract was that strong. Wow. Hello? Alright, if you talk to the girl, she freaking calls the guys to come and jump you. Hoo-ha! Yeah, I actually didn't realize that the Heaven's Cataract was so strong. That's funny. That it seems to be stronger than Storm Cannon. Storm Cannon only did like a couple of 100 damage or so. That's what it seemed like. But Heaven's Cataract did over 1,000 damage. And yet, Heaven's Cataract, it's like Heaven's Cataract does non-elemental magic damage. It seems to be stronger. And it also has the added effect of lowering defense and special defense. The more you use it. That's crazy. I gotta say, Storm Cannon definitely looks cool, though. But why is it so weak? I mean, like, thing is, Heaven's Cataract costs less, but it's, like, more powerful. I was actually shocked to see it do that much damage. I actually thought the move was actually kind of weak. From what I remembered, I thought it was weaker. But, I mean, doing that much damage as well as being able to knock someone's defense down on top of it, Like, not even that, but it knocks both defense and special defense down at the same time while doing that damage. Just gonna use an ether. That's kind of crazy. These guys are so freaking weak. I mean, really, I've been specifically avoided doing grinding. I've been specifically trying to avoid doing any kind of grinding as much as possible, except for like forced fights. Really, the only time I really leveled up unnecessarily was when I had Riku accidentally kill Gipple during like trying to learn Mortar, and the Chocobo finished it off. And again, it's not like I couldn't get this kind of accessory at this point in the game. I mean, the game could have just given it to me just now. I just happened to not get through the story, just because I did do one extra thing for 100% completion. There is a crystal ball helping me power up, though. There is that. Okay, still, I wonder what happens if I equip something else that gives me even more power. Let's see. Is that the only one? Yeah. Hmm. Right. Okay, so I think that's it for Riku's jobs. Yeah. So now she's even more powerful. Now, if I do this... Yeah. Now, that's also assuming I don't go through all the gates and get yet even more strength, or even more magic. Oh. I forgot they I forgot they try to fight they fight you if you bother them. Oops. Can I kill them with Fyra? Pain, come on, any day now. Bro, come on. Huh, I guess not. But yeah, Thousand Needles though, I gotta say in the first two chapters is freaking strong because it kills everything. Like, or it kills most random encounters at least. I guess I was use Heaven's Cataract. Heaven's Cataract is actually very economic with what it does and how much it costs to use. Is actually very nice.
Bullets come in all kinds of flavors.
There is a problem though with speccing your gun mage though, considering how if you try speccing her exclusively by using something like this setup, it's kind of like one way or the other. Because her strength right now is pretty much non-existent, so it pretty much means that she's pretty much stuck doing blue bullets. Because as far as I know, from what I remember, the fiend bullets. Yeah, the Fiend bullets and Mortar and Drill Shot they're all based on strength. So if you spec them like this, if she tries using those things because their strength is so low, they're not gonna do anything. It doesn't matter if they do quadruple damage; the damage is still gonna be like freaking 5. But on the other hand, her magic based ones, at least Cry the Night, Heaven's Cataract, Storm Cannon, Supernova, Fire Breath will be very, very, very strong. Oh, he wants to fight you too.
Bring it, punk.
Yeah, these guys are so weak sauce. It's like almost comical how freaking weak they are. Yeah, look how much cheaper Heaven's Cataract is. It does like 3 times the damage of Storm Cannon, and yet it's like vastly cheaper. It's like half the cost, but 3 times the damage. What's up with that? Why is it so strong? The heck? I mean, seriously, it kind of makes you understand why exactly they kind of normally gate locked you beside some behind, you know, chapters for some of these abilities. Because look how freaking nuts this is. Being at such a short level and yet having these things at like this low of a level in chapter 2 is a little crazy. Now for this last fight, dang, Payne's getting freaking hurt. Like, a lot, jeez. I kind of wanted to pass through all the gates with Riku and see what Crown of the Night can really do. That's a lot of guys. Yeah. Now these guys are a little dangerous. Hold on. Oh, okay. Can Riku change, please? Jeez. Because these big cannon guys are kind of dangerous. Under boob there. Yep. I forgot I didn't see all these, huh? I kind of wish I could make them short, even if I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, I like putting it in, I like having wait mode just so I don't have the freaking enemies jumping me while I'm trying to do this. Probably by far the most modest of Riku outfits.
And now for some Riku brand white magic goodness.
Alright. I think Psychic is cool the way you just sit there and just levitate. I kind of wish more jobs would...
Do you smell something burning? Because I am on fire!
I kind of wish more of the jobs would have you just kind of floating in the air. Because that's what I liked about Payne's special thing, what's it called? Her, like, Payne's special dress for her has her having floating swords, and when Payne is in Lady Luck, she has those cars that orbit around her body, which, like, none of the other girls can do. I gotta say, the Gun Mage intro isn't that flashy. I mean, it's mainly just a symbol on the ground, and you kind of just pop out of it, you know, and then just do a pose. A bunch of the other ones, like, are a bit crazier. Although I feel like when you're changing out of a job, it seems to be a little flashier than when you change into a job a lot of times. Like, when you change out of the Gun Mage, you have like a sphere of energy bouncing around with your, you know, lasers and stuff. And when you're like changing away from a psychic, you like fly away into the freaking atmosphere. Alright. Yeah, all gates are now active. It's time to exterminate. Oh, Riku needs some freaking healing. The same thing I don't like about having having to do the gates, because this is annoying. Just put it in wait mode so I don't get interrupted by doing that. Dang, that was close. She almost freaking died.
Bullets come in all kinds.
Anyway, let's see the damage. Here we go. $4,000, 5,000 damage. I mean, it was completely unnecessary. I could have easily, very, very, very easily killed them if I had just, you know, used the extra 10 magic I got from just merely equipping the grid. Never mind, you know, powering it up all the way up to with the extra 15 points on top of it. That was completely gratuitous, what I just did. But it was fun, though, because I just absolutely freaking annihilated them with ridiculous kinds of damage. For a level 11 doing 5,000 damage, it's kind of nuts. Like, whoa. Their experience they give you is utter crap because they are weak as they are horribly weak. Anyway, let me just zone out for here. I just had to do that just you know, just in case I didn't miss anything. You know, I don't want to miss any percentage if possible. But yeah, that was ridiculously unnecessary. Like, if you try going back there, though, from what I remember, if you try to do that again, pretty much the same thing will happen. They'll try fighting you the same way again, and the exact same way. Where if you go to the end, they'll be like, you know, what are you doing? Then the mech will attack you, and then they kick you out again. I mean, that was kind of fun, though, but boy, are they weak. I mean, holy cow. Oh, man. Even getting a move like that, Heaven's Cataract, like, even getting that a couple chapters early, instead of normally in Chapter 3, where you normally fight these things, getting it in Chapter 1, it's pretty nuts. Cry in the Night is especially crazy, though. It's so strong. It's far and away the strongest move you could probably get at this point in the game. Like, even the August spells that Pain could get, or anything you really could get from a grid, really can't compete with that kind of power. Like, I don't even think so. Like, that's comparable to something like, you know, Ultima or like Flare. Something really nuts. I mean, especially when you have it backed by a magic stat that high, where Riku was like, you know, over 200 magic. None of Riku's other stats besides magic is really that great. Her accuracy is kind of high, but that's just because the job, you know, naturally the gun jobs have fairly high accuracy. None of her other stats are really that great. You know, they really stand out, except for magic defense, which is, you know, above average for this level. But her magic stat is incredibly high, especially when you combine that with the grid. I mean, I suppose at this point in the game, why need any kind of defense like the Adamantite if anything you kill immediately dies in one hit like that? I just really wish I could have done it with just using the girls, like I did on the PS2 emulator, you know, learning Cry in the Night. But again, doing it this way was safer and a lot faster, you know, because I was just tired of wasting time with that. I probably would have gotten it eventually, like I already have, but I really didn't feel like, you know, spending a week on that. Okay, so... Oh yeah, what about the Bikanel Desert? What's going on with Bikanel? Anything? Guadasalam, Thunder Plains, Macalania. Oh right, Bicanel was is a mandatory storyline. That's for your outfit and for Machina Maw. Right. I remember. Right, the Comlands one. I remember. The Comlands one is this is for Clasko for the Chocobo Ranch. This one here, I remember this one. Yeah, yeah. That I remember this one clearly. Now, normally the fighting Queen Corals in Chapter 2 is actually quite difficult. Queen Coral is usually a Chapter 3 enemy that you deal with. Queen Coral isn't found anywhere else in the world map. So dealing with those is a bit frustrating because without kind of without grinding, dealing with Queen Corals is a big pain. They are very strong. They use I believe they use level 3 magic, and they have their stupid Death Blast, which automatically kills you if you're not immune. And if you are immune, it lowers your HP down to 1. Excuse me, like a regular Coral Blaster. I think you can nullify the move, assuming you are immune to instant death. Assuming you're equipping something that makes you immune to instant death, like a safety bit, or like a grid that lets you be immune to instant death, as well as you equipping something that makes you immune to gravity, either something like Psychic's Gravity Eater, or that black ring or whatever it's called. I forget. The thing that essentially lets you negate or absorb gravity. I think that you can completely block Death Blaster's effect if you both negate gravity damage as well as instant death. As long as you do those things, I believe it won't actually hurt you. I think. Assuming you've done the legwork to actually get those things to block that. But I don't think the Queen Coral is going to even be able to do anything because I'm going to just one-shot it with the powers I have. With the blue magic. Also, the crystal ball actually isn't even that hard to get though through the creature creator. It's actually one of the easier things to get. All you gotta do is, I believe, is catch and release one of the creatures, and you get it automatically. I think it's the zoo. You catch and release the zoo, and you just get crystal ball. Okay, so it says here, to get everything done and started here, you must have found Clasko in Chapter 1, right? Return to the area, 11 Celsius, right? Complete side quest in Chapter 2, and allow both he and Callie on the Celsius, right? If you did not do this, you find him, first quest in Chapter 3. Yeah, come here. If you do not come here in Chapter 2, although, why, let's see, why are you looking at Chapter 2 walkthrough is beyond me, since you'd logically be beyond it, and then come back in Chapter 3. When you arrive, there'll be a scene with Clasko. Let's see, during which you should not follow him, huh? It says here that you shouldn't follow him, because usually when I go here and Clasko runs over there in that old monster arena, you have the option to follow him. I usually just picked it to do that. Instead, head to the middle of the Comlands where the travel agency is. Shop if you need to. Right, okay. This is important. Okay. Right. Okay, this is crucial. Because normally if you go to the Comlands and you go here, Clasko runs to the old monster arena from 10. It gives you the option to immediately follow him. However, you do not pick that option because you need to go to the travel agency. There is a specific percentage you could miss that you really need to go there for at the travel agency. There's people you have to talk to. Yeah, you need the young Ronso that left that Kamari mentioned in chapter 1. Leon and Aid are there, and you need to talk to them. This is very important for percent completion, and why you need to go there first and talk to them instead of following Clasko first. There's also chests out and about here and there. Specifically some ethers and chocobo wings you can get. Okay, this is also where you get the alchemist job as well. Anyway. But yeah, don't follow Clasko. Make sure you go to the travel agency and speak to the young Ronso first. That's crucial for 100%.
This is it. Something tells me this is where I'll find my calling. I am in your debt, Lady Yuna.
Hi, Summoner Yuna. I am Leon Ronso. We have not met.
Nice to meet you, Leon. And this is?
Aid Ronso.
Hello, Aid.
No, Aid is a quiet type. He doesn't say anything. All he does is just grunt.
We are happy to meet you. Leon and Aid hear many stories of Lady Yuna. Elder Kimari tells of your journey together. But please, do not speak to Elder of meeting Leon and Aid today.
Why not?
Oh. You must be the two kids who left Mount Gagazet, right? Kimari's really worried.
Should we take them back?
Yeah.
Too late.
What?
They can really move.
But yeah, that's crucial. You need to be able to. You need to do that first. Let me check my creature creator guide for a sec. Okay. Alright, just making sure there's something I can get locked out of for any story reasons. I believe the only chapter that can actually do that is 5, where you can get locked out. Now, I believe there's chests around here out and about. You can use the hovers to kind of travel around, I believe, to get as like a shortcut. But I have super crazy ultra speed. I forget if this affects my game clock differently. I keep wanting to test that, but I'm not sure exactly how. I probably should just look at the game time and see if it goes up way faster than it otherwise would. If I can move around, jeez. Now, there's supposed to be some chests here out and about. I'm trying to remember what they were. Frick, I wish I could jump over these things. Oops. Yeah, I don't think you can. I wish you could, because these cracks in the ground aren't even that freaking that deep. I mean, I've jumped over a lot, like, crazier things than this. Can I jump down there? Don't think so. Okay, no. I thought there was a chest there. Oh, here's one. It's funny that Una can jump like that. That's crazy. How do I get down? Can I just jump down? Try to jump the way same way the Chocobo did in 10, but how do I get down from here? There we go. Now, if I remember, this chest over here, I think. Really? Oh, there's one. How did I miss that the first time? Weird. Okay. Okay. I guess let me check over here. Here's one. Grab it. You can't do anything down here yet because the cave is they're still blocking it off. I think that's it. I remember saying there was chocobo wings here, but I don't see any. Oh, whatever. All right.
Now what am I supposed to do? I was sure this would be the perfect spot, but it's infested with fiends.
I get the feeling you want something.
If only there weren't any fiends here. I'm so close, so close.
Sure. All right, let's see. It says the central area has the chopper wings, but I didn't see a chest over there. It mentions the gorge. Sure, why not? Alright, when you arrive inside, take notes. Right. Okay. So we can show there's no extra steps. It's one of these two. That's easy. What's the most efficient way to do this? Okay, I can't use Fiend Hunter just because, her strength is so low that they're not gonna do any damage. I have respect only for magic right now. So it has to be blue bullets. But the blue bullets are gonna be very strong. Let's see here. Heaven's Cataract is probably the most economic way to do this. Well, that or 1,000 needles. I mean, Heaven's Cataract is awfully strong for what it does. The fact that it does that much damage, which is like, I mean, it is typically only that strong just because I have so much spec to magic. Had I spec differently, 1,000 needles would have been the more economic decision in terms of being able to do more damage. Because Heaven's Cataract is only so powerful because I specifically geared in this way. Okay, there's no messing around with these guys. These guys here. Yeah, I'm not messing around with these co-worlds here. They are very dangerous. They need to be taken care of immediately. And they also have quite a bit. They actually have quite a large health pool too. I think their health pool is around 3,000 or so. Oh, okay. They actually have more... Okay. That's interesting. They actually have more defense than I would have realized. No other enemy I fought in the game so far has actually been that durable. Dang. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that their defense was that high. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, at least she's not targeting Riku. Let's try that again. This time with lowered defense.
Ever seen this before?
Dang, that's the first time I've ever seen one of these guys actually survive. My magic is over 200 as well. It's time for one of the strongest attacks in the game. Are you serious? Dang, these guys are actually. I didn't realize their magic defense was that high. Holy cow! Jeez. Interesting. Because I have an idea. Yeah, she doesn't have a grid that increases strength. Huh. I have ones that increase magic. Because these Queen Corals, they're actually more dangerous than I actually anticipated. I have Riku's magic. Like, her magic stat is over 200 right now. And even with that, and using Cry in the Night, which is one of the strongest moves in the game, on it, it still only did, like, you know, around maybe half the thing's health. The Queen Corals tanked a move which I was sure they should have never survived. That's crazy. I mean, this move here has one shot every single enemy in the game by a mile. Like everything else, just gets freaking annihilated by this thing, like to a ridiculous degree. Every single boss I've hit with this thing has been taking like 3,000 and 4,000 damage. But these Queen Corals can know how to take a hit. Like it's freaking like these things are freaking scary. I didn't think it could do that, and they're also immune to gravity damage too. So I can't use blaster and sea cannon on them either. But I did have an idea. I wanted to use Yuna and use mortar. However, I don't think your MP pool is high enough for it. Her MP needs to be 99 to actually use this thing. If I were to do something that actually increases her strength further... She wouldn't have the MP to use it. So I'll have Yuna try getting it with mortar and see if I can put up more of a dent into it. Well, it's not Queen Coral. Yeah, everything else in here is a pushover. The Queen Coral, though, is actually a threat. At least at this level, the Queen Coral is actually a legit threat. So I do need to worry about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's that Queen Coral over there. That's the target. I'm gonna save it so I don't get for kicking. I just save it so I don't get immediately one shot by a Queen Coral at some point. No, it's not. I guess it's this guy. What the? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. That it has to be this guy. Alright, what the heck? Hold on. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I thought they were facing the right way. That's weird. Usually I get that right. Weird. Hold on. Yeah, it has to be this guy. Yeah, I don't know what I was getting wrong last time. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try using mortar. See how this goes. They have a lot of defense, but this will completely bypass that. Not quite as much as I would have liked. Hey, Dana. Yeah, their health actually isn't that high, really. They have a lot of defense, but not that hard to take out. I mean, Heaven's Cataract, though, really makes real short work of them. Man, though, I gotta say, I actually underestimated how much the Queen Coral has for, like, defense. That's actually kind of crazy. Huh. Okay, it has to be in the middle. You? Oh, great. Man. Oh, boy. Man, these things are such a pain in the nuts. I really didn't want to waste a turn trying to, I really didn't want to waste a turn. I just wanted to get rid of that thing. You're trying to absorb. I was like, nope, just kill it. 1,000 needles.
Let's do it.
Fairly certain this should do it. Silence is not going to do anything to stop my powers.
Oh, thank you so much. At last, my dream can come true.
What dream?
I'm going to start a chocobo ranch. No one will bother me here. I can finally raise chocobos in peace.
Good luck.
Oh no! I can't raise anything without a chocobo!
You've got your work cut out for you.
Okay, so I got Alchemist and Grid. Now I can catch Chocobos. Yeah, Queen Corals. This is why. Queen Corals they're very scary enemies to fight in Chapter 2. Like, again, normally you can't fight them in random encounters. You can only fight them in Chapter 3 normally, like, out in the field. They are particularly dangerous. I mean, their magic defense is actually quite high. To the point where it was able to... Whoa. Freaking lag. I'm trying to look up right now the Queen Coral's, like, stats. Queen Coral. Yeah, their magic defense is actually very high. Their magic defense is 145, which is really, really high for, especially for this point in the game. The magic defense is much higher than every other enemy in the game so far by a long shot. Like, they were able to tank a hit from Riku, who had 206 magic, and using one of the most powerful moves in the game against it. And even that was only able to take out its HP down to like half. Everything else should have immediately died. Everything else in the game has died to it like 3 times over. It did so much damage. With that thing, it blocked like a very large portion of that damage. Its regular defense, its physical defense is actually quite low. It's only 19 compared to, what its ridiculous magic defense is. So, but even with that though, with Yuna's strength must just not be that high, because Mortar, which bypasses all defense, Mortar completely ignores defense, and with me having her spec somewhat towards strength, it's not enough. You need to have a bunch of higher. Apparently, you need to have much higher strength stat to make it worthwhile. Yeah. That's odd. It's saying the Coral's magic stat is 0? That doesn't make any sense. If the Coral's magic stat is 0, why does it still do magic damage at all? Hold on. If its magic stat was 0, wouldn't its magic damage be very, very low or like 0? That's odd. Yeah. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, the Queen Coral's magic defense is considerably higher than everything else in the game you fought so far. Like, there's not even a question with how powerful that is. Yeah, so when you go into this mission, Queen Corals are vastly powerful compared to everything else you fought in the game so far, including they're pretty much more they are very much so more powerful than pretty much anything else in the game. Anything else in the game you fought so far in terms of just raw stats, like what they can do, and having a move that can instantly kill you, and that they use quite frequently. They are not very nice to deal with. And I thought the stuff I was using, like, to fight them was actually kind of overkill, but no, they actually are still quite dangerous even with this. Let's see. Right. Get High Road Winds. Breed Chocobos. Return to the ruins and examine the Chocobo sign to the right. Chocobo sign? What's he talking about? It just said return to the ruins and examine the Chocobo sign to the right. I'm not sure what's it talking about? Chocobo sign. Return to the Chocobo sign? I'm a little confused what it means. What they're talking about. What? Return to the ruins and examine the Chocobo sign on the right? I'm not sure exactly what it's talking about. Okay, say, hey Clasko, to receive some greens and Pasana greens. Now try using the catch a Chocobo. Now go try using them to catch Chocobo you find in the wild before chapter 3. Okay, so this is important. One sec. Okay. I guess he can't give me any more greens than right now. Yeah, because I don't think he can give me any more greens right now at the moment, from what I can tell. Okay. Yeah. Now, I thought that the trick, or rather the let's save over here. Now, I thought the deal was, trying to think of the word for it, like that you had to get Chocobos before chapter 4, not before chapter 3. It says here, return to the ruins, Chocobo on the right, which I don't know what he's freaking talking about. Return to the ruins and examine the Chocobo sign to the right, and I don't know what it's talking about. See some greens. Now, go and try using them to catch a Chocobo you find before chapter 3. Yeah, the other guide also says this as well. The other guide also says this. Capture a wild Chocobo must complete by the end of chapter 3. Wait on. Alright. Okay. The other guide says capture a wild Chocobo before the end of chapter 3. The main guide I'm following, the more in-depth one, says to catch one before chapter 3. So that's a little confusing, because one's like capture one before the end of chapter 3, and this one's like capture one, but like immediately before before chapter 3 even starts. So, I mean, I guess I can catch one early. And it can't be in the arena. It has to be out in the world map, because ones you fight in the arena will actually try to stand and fight like actual monsters. Now, I have to use the girls for this anyway, regardless, just because your monster team will attack anything in sight. So anything you get into a fight with is immediately available to be targeted. So you have to use the girls for this, specifically because you need to be very specific with your attacks and not hit the chocobo. You got to be real specific about your attacks and not have your monsters just waste everything in sight like that. So this is particular for people using monsters a lot. Oh my god, this makes your magic defense go through the roof. Okay. Do I have anything that raises magic? Yeah, I don't have anything that raises magic any further. I mean, I do, but not as much as I would like. Just this, really. That's kind of lame. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to give her, really. I guess I can give that, really. I wish I could give her something better, though. I also kind of wish I could get a lure bracer to get into increased frequency of attacks. Hold on. No. Where is it? No. I'm trying to remember where it is. Yes, one right here. Yeah, I'm trying to change this if I can see. I want to see if I can speed this up a little bit. Yeah, frequent encounters. Oh, well, that's lucky. Let me feed the chocolate before it decides to freaking immediately run away. So that's why it's important to have it in wait mode. This is why it's important to have it in wait mode when you try to catch chocobos, because if you take too long, it'll just run. You also, darn it, put me to sleep. Alright, these things are getting on my nerves. Okay, so I can't use my super crazy kill all attacks. Okay, that hits everything. That hits everything. That hits everything. Man, everything freaking hits everything. Okay, the only things that I have that don't are the gravity attacks, 1,000 needles, and like drill shot. Okay, let's 1,000 needles in. Okay. Can you not? Okay. Now she's spec'd for strength, so her fiend hunter bullets, her fiend bullets should actually do some damage. Okay, so now I gotta actually use the thing on the chocobo. Come on. Yeah, because Riku isn't spec for strength. Her fiend bullets aren't gonna freaking do anything because it's physical damage. You know, even quadruple damage, if it's freaking times 0, like, it's still 0 damage. With 1 strength, that's not, her attack is gonna be worse than useless for the fiend hunters. Alright. Nope, not that. Yeah, because the encounter rate out here is kind of low. Huh. I got an achievement. Tricky Trapper. Yeah, the encounter rate in the Comlands is it's kind of low, as I guess it should be, because when you go through the Comlands and stuff, if you don't have a charm bangle, and it's a very large area like that, it's gonna be really, really aggravating if you go through an area and you have to do a lot of walking, and you're getting jumped every freaking 5 seconds, or every two steps. All right. Even after I caught Chocobos, Clasko is still like, having some kind of meltdown. Although, technically, I want to catch another Chocobo and put it into Bicanel, because Bicanel this is kind of important. Bicanel has the central expanse that normally you can't usually do anything with. You can only do something with it if you have this place unlocked and you send a Chocobo there, and then when you check on it, the Clasko says the Chocobo ran away. And they basically, the people in Bicanel said they found the Chocobos just wandering in the desert. So that's what happened. That's what's going on with that. So it's you kind of need to catch another one, just so you can unlock the central expanse in Bicanel as well. So let me see if we can try catching another one. Let me see. I guess I'll give that. Let's do crazy super attacks. That's someone I want to fight. Oh, great. Bye. I got lucky the first time. I fought a Chocobo immediately. Crap. I can't do turbo speed because the second the fight starts, all my guys are going to get destroyed because of crazy quadruple super speed. Oh, hey, Chocobo. Yeah, I wanted to do initiative because I was like, wait, no, this doesn't really help because Payne gets the first turn and we'll immediately be able to use a Chocobo green on it right away. Now, you gotta be careful with Chocobos. Chocobos actually have the potential to be very dangerous. Now, I think it might only be a counterattack, but Chocobos have the ability to use Choco Meteor. Kind of like how your Chocobos, that can fight on your team, can learn Meteor at level 40. Chocobos, if you hit them, I think it's only as a counterattack. That basically an attack that's strong but doesn't kill them. some of the higher level chocobos, from what I remember, although I'm not sure if all of them, have it, but you need to watch out because they can use Choco Meteor, which it's Meteor. It's basically just Meteor, but with but by a different name. It's definitely as strong as a Meteor, and it can very easily just absolutely just destroy your party completely. Your party can absolutely just be annihilated by a freaking Choco Meteor because it's a freaking Meteor attack. So you really gotta be careful about that. That's Riku. Okay. I can't use any of my things like that. Yeah, I don't have a single targeting magic attack with Riku. My only option is 1,000 needles, because the other ones Mortar first of all is too expensive, and drill shot just won't do enough damage. Okay, with Yuna, let's try drill shot.
Bullets come in all kinds of flavors.
But I gotta say, learning 1,000 needles in Chapter 1 is so handy. I would have hoped that drill shot would have done more damage, really. I mean, it still did the job plenty fine, but I just wish it was stronger. Nope. Let me turn off my encounter. Rather, let me neutralize my encounter so that I'm, get normal frequent encounters rather than, super frequent. It's just, not off, but actually just there. Although, it doesn't really matter that much anyway, because I'm going to just put the charm bangle back on. Now, the frequent encounters also, it probably stacks with the lure bracer, but I don't know where to get that right now. I think you should be able to get it early enough, but I don't remember how to get it. Oh, is this a sign? It's like a tiny chocobo, but it's not like a doll. It's like actually moving. Now it says he's on patrol, but I thought he quit the youth league. Like, I thought he quit the youth league to raise chocobos as that's like his calling, right? So, okay. Let's see here. So I got 2 chocobos. Let me look at the guide for a sec. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? To catch a choco you find in the wild before Chapter 3. Okay, well I did that. I caught 2 of them. Although again, one specifically for Bicanel. And the other one's for, like, completion purposes. But yeah, if you dispatch chocobos out, you can help them find treasure hunting stuff, and they'll bring it back. Now, from what I remember, they can actually get lost sometimes, but the chances of them getting lost actually is it's determined when you talk to Clasko again to retrieve them, rather than when you send them out. So you can save before sending them out, or rather, you can save before retrieving them after sending them out, and right before you retrieve them, you can just talk to them, and you can see if you have them all. And if you don't, you can just reset. It's super convenient. So you don't have to worry about losing anything. As long as you save before talking to them to retrieve them, you can you know, you can make sure you can have a backup save and you're good to go. Let's see, Xanarkand. Speak with Isaru. Okay, so Xanarkand is pretty much just the monkey matchmaking. Okay, so they also numbered the areas, I guess, for convenience. Where the area Isaru in is area 1, and then the other areas after that are pretty much just numbered in sequence from that area onwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to do some monkey matchmaking in Xanarkand. It's funny. Alright, I guess it's time to make a new save. No, I believe that's probably that's actually the very first mission you do, at least with the Chocobos, that you have to do any actual, like, real fighting. None of the other chapters I've had to do so far, I've had it required fighting. Not for real, though. Besaid was kind of like that, but it was like a hunting mini game. Besaid was kind of like that, but it was like a hunting mini game, not actual, like, you know, combat that you can level up in. Kilika, nothing. Luca, a TV report interview. Let's see here. No, this one here actually required the fighting. I was like, no, I was wrong. This one required you to fight a boss. Okay, so we had. Okay, so this was actually the first one, and it required you to fight a boss, and that's the only thing you have to fight there. It's just that. I actually wonder if the reason why this game is as easy as it is for the most part is because you can pretty much skip all random encounters for the massive majority of the game, especially since you get a charm bangle at the very, very, very beginning. Like the second the game starts and you have control, you can pretty much get a charm bangle immediately and avoid all random encounters in this game, for the vast majority of the time until, like, you know, the secret dungeon at the end of the game. Yeah, you can avoid all the guys here. You don't have to fight any Ochus or whatever, so you can just bypass all of them. I forget if we did anything here. I think we skipped over this for now. This was selling tickets. That's later. This is just talking to Sid and calibrating towers. This is finding the musicians. Yeah, this is just finding random musicians. Pavel had some fighting, but that wasn't actually a real mission. That was just like, you know, just trying to check things out. But that's for later. That's like for the end of the chapter. This one actually, yeah, the only ones that really absolutely required fighting, was the boss in Mian High Road, and then the Comlands required the most fighting. The Queen Corals, though, I gotta say, they're definitely scary because they're worse than the Chocobo Eater. And there's a lot more of them too. We have to fight several of them, and they're stronger. At least to magic. Gagazet's for later. So it's time to get time for monkey matchmaking. Now, if what I remember here, let's see here. Okay, the shorthand one just says "Speak with Saru, complete Operation Monkey." And the more in-depth one has a table to show who matches with who. Oops. Oh, my thing fell. The table. Where'd it go? Rolled under the table.
Looks like business is booming.
Oh, what's Pop thinking?
Hold on. Why did Rico say that? If you go to Xanarkin first and talk to Sid, like, see, the airship is gone now. The Fahrenheit is just not here anymore. Now, like, she says that, but we already talked to Sid and was like, hey, get out of here. So why wouldn't Riku change her freaking her voice line? Be like, since we basically scared Sid out of here and he just took off. Oh, is she still here to shop with? Huh. Nothing good though. Fiends and monkeys. Yes, watch out for those deadly monkeys. I'm pretty sure they're hostile. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, I need to turn that off so I can get this. I think... Is there anything ever down there? Okay, so the table says the room with Isaru. This room should be room 1. As far as I remember, even though I have a charm bangle on, there's no random encounters from this point on. I think it's only in the other area. What's up?
Well, hello.
How's work?
It's a never-ending struggle. As you can see, the monkeys are multiplying. They were harassing the tourists. We had to close down.
So, Pop got told off by Uni and outsmarted by monkeys. That's gotta hurt.
Oh. Well, I must be going.
Now you behave yourselves.
Hey, if there were more of these little guys, you think the place would empty out?
It just might.
Okay, the camera could be a little higher instead of being at just absolute butt level. Now, from what I remember, only monkeys with hearts, like floating above their head, can actually be grabbed. If you try grabbing monkeys that don't, like that don't have that effect on them, then all they're gonna do is just take your money. Like, and if you keep talking to them, they'll just keep taking more of your money. It lets you know. I believe it lets you know this with the ka-ching noise. I just noticed I missed the chest there. I can get that chest on the way back, because I'm going to be in this area for at least a little while. I forget. Are these monkeys all the way in the beyond? Dang, this area has so many freaking chests in it. Jeez. Okay, so, yeah. There is one here in the beyond. Birch. Yeah. Okay, so Birch, okay, so Birch is in area 4. Or the Birch's match. I thought it was in this area. Oh, there's more over here. Okay. Alright, so what's this thing? I mainly just want to eliminate going back and forth more times than necessary. This area doesn't really wouldn't require any save scumming in the previous version because, you know, you don't have to redo anything. You really can't make any mistakes. But it can be kind of annoying to have to go back and forth if you're going back and forth the wrong direction. Right, so all the way in area 2. Like the area after Isaru. I'm pretty sure... Also, there's a chest there. Yeah, pretty sure this is area 1. So area 2 is this giant freaking room. I actually didn't know that was the right one. I just picked up the first one I could grab, and I was like, hey, I'm going to just talk to this one. I just got really lucky. Okay. Area 1. All the way to area 6. Okay, so the next monkey should be in this room. Okay, so it's pretty much telling me that this thing's match is all the way in the beyond. Oops. Now, also, even though there's an extra, like, you know, the extra dungeon that you do at the very, very, very beginning of the game, like that one over there where you fight the original. Darn it! You freaking took my money. Even though that's the case, no monkeys will appear down there. That's just like an extra. That's like an extra thing. Yeah. So nothing actually. You never actually see anything down there. Huh. Also, the guide apparently calls rosemary and thyme food condiments. I don't think that's technically what they are. Food condiments are things you put on food like ketchup and mustard. I'd really call those spices or like seasoning. I think I'd call those spices. Oh, that's funny. I can open the monkey with a freaking. I can open the monkey. I can open a monkey as a veterinarian surgeon. I can open the chest with a monkey in my freaking hand. That's hilarious. I just open it, it turns into like plastic as like because it's like it looks like it's just like super rigid, like as if it was like a toy. That's pretty funny. Oh man. Hold on. This is Area 3. Wait, so the Chamber of the Faith then? No. It says 3, right? Unless he counts this room as the same thing. I'm pretty sure this is room 2, though. Ah. What the heck, though? How's this room 3? What? Okay. I guess that's room 3. Okay, so there should be another one in here then, in the same room. And it goes into the beyond. Okay, so to the beyond. Kind of wish the lift scene was a little faster. The lift scene is kind of slow. So I need to go to the beyond. So. Right. Okay. Oh, whoops, hold on. Area 5. Okay, so I think I went a little past it. Huh, I must have just missed it because it says that it was in the other area here. Right. I must have ran past the guy so fast I didn't realize it. Okay. Area 3. 5. 4. Crap. Yeah. All right. Area 4. Okay, so this is in the Faith. And I believe this is Yeah, it's area 1. Okay, so I'm gonna go to area 1. Oops. Oh, whoops. How does he start with the freaking know the monkey? Crap. Crap. Darn it. Oh. I went too far with fast forward. Also, thing is, Isaru is getting upset because the monkeys are kind of cutting into his business and stuff, right? Wouldn't Isaru want the monkeys to? Because you go out there, and Isaru is just like, hey, like not only does he say the monkeys are being upset, or whatever, by you doing that and trying to leave with them, but he knows their names. He's like, hey, Summer gets upset. I'm like, you know the monkey's name. I'm like, the monkeys are chasing off your business, and you're saying like, hey, they get upset, and I'm trying to take the monkey out of the dome, and the monkeys are. You said the monkeys are harassing your business, and making it harder for you to do your job, and you're complaining that I'm taking them out of the dome, and be like, hey, she's getting upset, and then immediately puts the monkey back, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't he? I thought he specifically wanted the monkeys gone because it's like the monkeys are causing trouble and making it so he can't make a living, or do what he's trying to do. And yet, when I try to take the monkeys away, he's just like, nope. Get upset. I'm like, dude, either you want monkeys here or you don't. Either you want them here, because you're a softie, or you don't because they're affecting your business. It's like, but you can't say, hey, they're affecting my business, but then complain, but then still kind of want them here, and confiscate people that are trying to take them out. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, seriously, if they want them gone, let people take them out of there. The heck? It's just like, why? It doesn't make any sense. I thought he wanted the monkeys gone. Okay, so 5. But yeah, doing this without a guide, well, not as difficult nearly as much of other things, because other things are definitely way more annoying than this by like a long shot. This still does, it still is kind of time consuming without a guide, just to kind of say where the next monkey is afterwards. Mainly it's the downtime that you have between monkeys, where you have to get the next one and try to find the next one is kind of a bit of a pain. You did say 5, right? Yeah, area 5. That's what it says. No. What? That's Canissa, right? I must have okay, so I think I probably had... I must have skipped over one by accident, then. So the next one... Okay, so area 3, then. Darn it, I must have missed one entirely. Let's see here. Okay, so there's that one. Alright. Next, okay, so now I grab this one over here. Darn itchy leg. Alright, so heinous. Okay, this goes all the way to Sorrow's room. It's funny that Isaru also knew the monkey's name. He was like, someone gets set easily. I'm like, you even know the actual name of the you even know the actual name of the monkey. Even though you consider them a pest and a nuisance. What the heck? Why would you know? How would you know their names? Okay, so where next? So area 3. Darn it, freaking leg's itchy. So area 4. I mean, this is no random encounters and stuff, but still, like, even if I didn't have Charm Bangle, as far as I remember, there's still no encounters in this area. Alright, fun. Oh shoot, yeah, this is also in the first room. Oh no, oh crap. I don't want to go that far, darn it. Ah, weak. The problem is I'm getting more and more tired, so I'm getting really freaking sleepy. I'm getting sleepy, so I'm like, I'm getting out of it. I'm like losing my concentration. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably got to stop. I'm probably got to stop to sleep after this. After I finish this, I'm gonna try to finish this quickly. What's funny is that I think I passed by it, but if I remember, I think I remember it being in the very like basically right next to the door, very close to the door. I thought that was. I guess I was wrong. I was thinking of Quiver. I think. Yeah. I must be close now. Yeah, the last one's Luna and Sol. Okay, so that one's in this area. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Wait, I remember this. A Soul Thermostat. I remember this being a really good accessory. Oh, yeah, I don't know about this one. Also, I'm not sure if if blue bullets even qualify if this is. I'm not sure if that even qualifies. Oops. Dude, come on. Ugh. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Because I remember this, and I was like, interesting. So I wonder how this would counteract with something that gives you spell spring or something. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I remember Soul Thermostat being kind of a good accessory to have. Oops. I kind of want to test that for a sec. Actually, I probably can look this. I probably can look this up. Hold on. Soul of Thamasa strengthens spells by 150% plus magic 15. Again, that's interesting. It doesn't say what it strengthens specifically. Oh my god, I thought I equipped that with a job already. What the heck, man? I just want to go to the arena real quick for a sec to see if it does double its, if it does do that. Alright, so let me go to the arena. I don't want to enter any cups. Okay. No, it doesn't. It says affects spells. So I don't think it does. It doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. From what I can tell. Yeah. Okay, so it was indeed her. So I need to save. I'm getting way tired. But yeah, it seems like the Solathamasa will not strengthen blue bullets. It doesn't count them as spells, which again is the reason why silence. When I got silence before, silence does not affect blue bullets in any way. Even though the gun mage is called a mage, like the black and white mage and stuff. Even though the gun mage is called a mage, the gun mage does not possess what is the game considers to be magic, because silence didn't do anything to it. You got silence, but you were still able to use Cry in the Night just fine. So blue bullets are like their own thing. They're like special abilities that you do magic damage, but aren't considered spells or magic. It kind of like gets around that loophole. But then you have situations like this where it's magic like, but it's not considered it for the Solathamasa, so it gets no benefit. Yeah. I'm sure I just save right. Whatever. I try to be extra careful with my saves if I can. Just save like crazy. But anyway, I need to stop though because I'm getting way tired. All right. Oh.